Dang, I didn't know it was like... Hello. Just standing there, menacingly. But what is this? Yo, do we get to explore more of this place? I feel like the raid series definitely like took the cake for the story, in my opinion. It's been so interesting. Thank you for answering my summons with haste. Let us forego formalities and jump straight to the heart of the matter. Namely, the whereabouts of Professor Claudian, who has not been seen since his ill-advised journey to Azizlan. A subsequent expedition discovered an airship in the vicinity of the Etherochemical Research Facility. While the vessel clearly belonged to the professor, he was nowhere to be found. There were signs that someone, perhaps the man himself, had forced their way into the facility, so this trail was duly followed. However, the trail led nowhere in the most literal sense. It was almost as if an entire sector of the facility had been wrested from existence. Further investigation confirmed the expedition party's suspicions. Nigh on an entire sector of Azizla had been teleported elsewhere. Teleported to where? We believe that its destination was none other than the Ethereal Sea. Here were its elegant facilities reconstituted as the halls of Pandemonium to great success, as you can see. Okay, that makes sense. I was like, how did Pandemonium get here? So that means Professor Claudian is in there, in that monstrous fortress? That is our leading theory. We are certain enough, at least, to risk sending you into its depths in search of the missing man. Yet before we do, there's another pressing matter. While Pandemonium may appear firmly sealed, an unknown entity was recently spied crawling forth from its gates. Yeah. We observed its behavior with the ideoscope, and to our horror witnessed it gorging upon the surrounding aether like a ravenous beast. What? It must be stopped. The ethereal sea harbors the souls of the departed. 'Tis the wellspring from which all creatures are born. If its flow were disturbed, life itself might cease to be. Precisely, its safety must be our first priority. Rid us of this menace, Bio, then we will be at liberty to investigate what wicked machinations are afoot. This memory crystal was recovered from Claudian's airship. Take it with you. It may yet provide some insight. Without Themis, there will be no army of phantom warriors. I realize you are more than capable in combat, but are you certain you'll be alright? He isn't? Why, of course, I should have known how someone of your talents would master even the ancients' arcane arts. Apologies for my failure of imagination. Once we are freed of the looming specter of Pandemonium, you must promise to share your knowledge, for the sake of thorough reports, of course. In the meanwhile, I shall focus my efforts on providing you with what information and support I can. I shall gather researchers from the confluence to construct a means to convey you to your destination. The rest is in your hands. The 9th circle. Woo! I'm so excited. If anyone wants to join, let me know. I'll send an invite. Like a blotch of dark ink on a serene canvas, Pandemonium now floats foreboding upon the ethereal sea. From its gates has emerged a beast with an insatiable appetite for souls, and its feast threatens to sever the flow of life itself. Although Pandemonium's mysteries beckon to you from the darkness, you must first quell this immediate threat to the star. So cool. Ooh, I like this theme. Oh, is this really roped off? What? Bro, that's so haunting. I love it. In truth, my days are stuffed to the brim, what with all the record taking and document fetching, but worry not, the knowledge of the realm's survival hinges on my efforts, sustains me. At this depth, the ethereal sea itself poses little real danger, but we know not what else awaits you. We shall monitor your health from a distance, that we might leap to your aid should a crisis be at hand. Let's do the first raid! Woo! The Northern Empty. Yo! Bro, this song's so cool. Mythic creation. Cocytus. This arena is huge. Hello? Yo! Gluttony's Auger. I read away? Yeah. Ravening. Oh, we just ate something, okay.
Death brings me no peace.
Mage's Lament. Okay, so he's gonna like channel different. Fire 3. Yo! Wielding the power of ancient mages. Whoa. Okay. That's so cool. This is a stack. Wait, okay, just don't hear me. I've done it. Yo! So those are gonna go bigger, but so everyone else needs to stay in the center, right? But probably actually to one side. Yeah. This is so cool. Okay, eating something else. What do you got now? Oh, here we go. Ancient pancreatitis. Oh, turned red, yo. these towers. Oh, nope.
The first drops are always the sweetest.
Whew. And then out, maybe? Whoa! This is a cool fight, I like it. What do we got next? Wood and the beast. The power of a beast. Fury. Oh, the beast. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. That dot does some heavy damage. Whew. Oh geez, tank busters, but they have to be like pulled out. Yo. Oh, look at his mouth. Dude, this is so cool. Ecliptic meteor? Oh my god. This is so cool. Okay, restarted.
Once again.
Ice flame summoning.
Find you. Entertain me, my darlings.
Oh, it just shows if we grow. Okay.
Flames take you.
Yeah. That's not so bad.
Flames take you.
Oh, okay, so it showed. Okay, so whatever she does is gonna augment the spell. Okay, okay, I understand.
These things are fine.
Rear combination, so.
I'll leave you rugged massive.
Okay, not so bad. the level 2 of this is, though. Comet, okay. Not bad. I imagine everyone will get like a spread for that. Ugh. $76. Ooh. I think that's pretty good. Let's go. Impressive work, Bio. Their memories or tenacity were not embellished in the slightest. Who? Do not be alarmed. A proper introduction shall set your mind at ease? Huh? I am Athena, chief keyword of Pandemonium. I thought so. Wife to La Brea and mother to Ericthonius, and it is I who made Pandemonium anew in the underworld. In a manner of speaking, I am the source of all your recent troubles. I must say, I did not imagine I would meet you in this age. A slight miscalculation, but perhaps a fortunate one. For your deeds in the past have left quite an impression on me. I understand you have reason to be wary, but I assure you there is no need. I know not what La Brea has told you of me, but all that I have done out of sincere scientific curiosity. That appetite yet remains, even after my rebirth. Conflict is the furthest thing from my mind, and I ask that you at least hear me out before brandishing your weapon. Yeah, how was she reborn? In a sense, yes. 'Twas the only way I could see my research completed. The myriad souls floating in the ethereal sea provide all the raw material I require, and your Professor Claudium proved a most welcome surprise. Worry not, for I treat all my tools with care, especially those of which I will grasp godhood. Still insane. Okay, still insane. You are stumbled as La Brea, I see. Although I speak in earnest, you refuse to hear the meaning of my words. Perhaps you would be better served by a different teacher. Luckily, you already possess the tools I require to make one for you. Huh? Yes, that crystal teems with memories. That's the one we found at the end of the second raid set, right? Memories of two souls you know quite well, La Brea and Ericthonius. I shall stitch them into the fabric of two errant souls, that with their help you may come to see clearly. What? Bro, what? Where's Themis? Oh man, what? You? How? Where are we? Surely these two have much to tell you of me. and I would have you listen. Perhaps then you shall better understand me, my desire for godhood. There's another, but their soul has proven difficult to work with. However, with these memories, I may very well manage to weave together something presentable. You have a place in my plans. I do hope that in time you come to realize that cooperation is the best path forward. I have little understanding where we are, yet somehow I am unsurprised to find you here. At present, I have more questions than answers. Perhaps you can help me address this inequity. Is there somewhere we can speak without fear of interruption? What a good first fight, though. I liked that. There was 8 like pizza slices in that center, though. Don't know how long it's been, Bio, but it's good as ever to see your face. Would that it were under more conventional circumstances. Just where are we, and what events have led to this unexpected reunion? Oh yes, I remember you telling us about this memory crystal. To think that it contained our memories. This is a lot to take in, not least of all the fact that you hail from the future. I searched for you after a time, but could find no trace. Now I know why. Oops. Our age has had its share of surprises, if my memories are to be believed. The supposedly world-ending final days came upon us, yet here we are. Do we overcome the despair that befalls us? Do we find a way to live on? Of that. Questions without simple answers, it seems. Let us take heart that life endured in some form. As but memories, we may never have the luxury of the larger picture. Regardless, now that it has come to pass, this future must be protected from Athena's scheming. Let this conviction guide our every action. Agreed, but as memories given fleeting form, we are bereft of any physical, or magical talents. We cannot aid Bio in battle. Nay, Athena wants us to speak and nothing more. But though we may be tools, we need to not be slaves to her whims. We will tear ourselves from her grasp and shatter her ambitions. You must wonder how she knew. Likely she possessed some means by which to observe events within Pandemonium, either while they were occurring or after the fact. Regardless, her knowledge far exceeds our own, a shortcoming we must remedy at once. We do well to learn more of the Pandemonium now dominating the landscape of souls. Bio's colleagues will doubtless prove to be of value in that respect. This is the second fight? Oh my god. Library is eyeing the frightened researchers with a mix of curiosity and derision. Why do your companions hesitate to approach? Although you may be but a confluence of memories, it's an honor to meet the personages I've only read of in Bio's reports. As a researcher, this is beyond exciting, but I admit to no small measure of fear as well. I know what you mean. I can scarcely stop my legs from shaking. We're powerless to do aught but speak. I see no reason why you should be afraid. It isn't my life I fear for. I only fear that I might not have the chance to ask you all the questions now burning a hole in my mind. We stand before two of the ancients who hold priceless knowledge beyond the ken of any of our peers. But what purposes does fear serve if not to be confronted and conquered? To that end, we shall share with you our records, and perhaps together we can find the thread which will lead us safely out of this conundrum. Information shall be our most precious resource, for that is the only weapon we can wield in these forms. Our memories are at your complete disposal. We can start with Athena, whose thirst for discovery would see all life consumed. Her desires haven't changed. Still, she seeks to transcend her mortal existence so that she might unravel the mysteries of life, so she would become a god. A nebulous concept, but Athena had her own ideas on what divinity entailed. In her mind, a god can create souls at will. Thus, she chose the underworld, or the ethereal sea as it is known in this age, as the staging ground for her final experiments. Here lies a practically bottomless well of aether. Even if it means stemming the flow of life itself, she intends to continue her work. She thinks of nothing else. We caught a glimpse of Athena as we came into this world. Her smile, her voice. They were just as I remember. Without even realizing it, I found myself feeling an affection for her. Don't look at me like I've gone mad. I'm not asking you to join her side. I know the true Erichthonius would never want that, but these emotions remain, in memory if nowhere else. We should remain here to compile what information we can. All that's left is to cross that menacing threshold. Should we take a closer look? I have one question for you. Does the word Arasite mean aught to you? Arasite? Well, yes, there are a few records of his existence. It mainly makes appearances in the legends of Ivolus, and in tales concerning the Asian Laha. Well, in tales concerning an entity known as an Asian. This personage is associated with black Arasite known as the Heart of Sabik, a source of considerable power. I see, so time has not buried it. From the outside, Pandemonium looks no different than it does in the past. However, there is no guarantee that the inside will be familiar. You do well to secure the area near the entrance first. Once it has been cleared of threats, the library and I can approach, and we shall begin our exploration of the interior. This is so weird. The portal should convey you to Pandemonium's gates. I hardly need to tell you to keep your weapon at the ready. Hey, I thought it crashed for a second. There he is in the background. I knew you would come. It's not Vina, right? Themis, okay. I never lost faith that we would meet again. I told you as much, did I not? I understand you may be confused. I was too at first. You see, I'm not the true Themist. I was made by Athena, molded from one of the many souls at her disposal. I'm only an illusion built from memory, no more real than Library Erichthonius. Even so, I believe I have a grasp on the situation. This is the distant future. A future where Athena lives once more, although the means of her rebirth are yet beyond me. You were here to stop her. Have I had the right of it so far? Very good. I would be disappointed if you did not rise to her challenge. Although I am sorry to say that I cannot aid you, my creator has tampered with my essence, and I am oddly inclined to act in your interests. I can do naught but offer you words of warning. We will fight, and it cannot be avoided. He's sad. There's no need for that pained expression. Remember, I am but an illusion. Nothing worth shedding tears over. I thank you for the sentiment, but I'm afraid that is quite impossible. Athena's grip on my mind is unyielding. Still, I'd ask that you listen carefully to the advice I offer you now. Athena has prepared a new vessel to replace Erchthonius so that she may become a god. By gathering the souls readily available in the sea of aether, she tempers her own essence. Yet the souls are faint, diffuse. She doubts whether they are sufficient for her goals, so she has turned her gaze to you. Despite your thin aether, you managed to lay Hephaestus low, and Athena would know the secret of your strength. To that end, she has prepared an experiment for her observation. Fight for your life against Athena's creation, and in doing so, give her the knowledge she desires. There we go. I can't believe this. I was sure. Well, actually, no. I was pretty convinced this was 10, because we're gonna have 11 and 12. I think be mixed together. I think. Ew, so gross. And I thought this was a wall boss. Gross. It's a random wing. If we destroy Pandemonium, though, what is... where else do we fight? What's happening? Athena has made her move. We must find a way to reach her, or all is lost. You do little but hope for Bio's success. Whoa. What is that? That's like a little, like, orb, ball, world. These look like Kingdom Hearts worlds that you find in Gabby's face. Oh, I hate its head. Pandemonium, once a massive lifeless stone, now imbued with a soul. What? Athena has grown much since your death at La Brea's hand. Although the souls she creates are imperfect, they act with absolute obedience. I know you shall cut your way through this monster as you have so many others, then you shall come before me. Wait, what? Is he going to be the next boss? Do not hesitate to do what you must, for that is the only way to stop Athena. I hate its head twitchies. It's so gross. The 10th circle. Yo, what? Let me queue up and then I'll look around. What the heck? What is this even like built off of? Like what, like are these memories? Why is it all black and white? I thought there was like side platforms though. Here we go. One of this will be the, this has to be a new song, right? Or was it the same one? I don't know. I think it's new. Maybe not. No, it's not. Okay.
I
What?
From countless failures have I wrought miracles. Into soulless vessels I breathe life.
Demonic dungeon pandemonium. What the heck? Yeah, see, I told you we were gonna go to the sides.
You will go no further. Like a spider,
Silk spit.
I spin my web.
Oh, interesting.
This prison
Stack of 5 Lozel. Oh shit. Whoa. Yo, what? I missed that. Holy shit. Okay. Ultima? What?
I mustn't disappoint. Lady Athena.
Alright, dude. Please help.
Stay where you are.
Bro, this is the second fight. Holy shit. Soul grab. This is an Aquamorn? Okay.
Wet like unto chains.
What was that? Concocted?
A tangled morsel
Oh,
awaiting death.
you can cross over? Huh? Why would you need to do that?
All paths lead back
That's
to
why.
me.
That's why. Or not. What the heck?
I offer a gift of Lady Athena's power.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's gonna be this is gonna be so insane.
Stay where you are. A tangled morsel awaiting death.
Oh, interesting.
All
So you have to.
paths lead back to me.
So you want to create that. Like you want to drop it on here.
These bars are unbreakable.
Oh my god. That's insane. This is insane. Holy shit.
I am Pandemonium, and these cells are mine.
That's so cool.
Stay where you are. Bear yourselves to me.
Oh my god.
Your punishment shall be unending.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Bro, these are awesome. It's only been the second circle. Ha.
I'll give you special cells. Your soul screams.
So freaking cool.
Wet like unto chains. These bars
Interesting.
are unbreakable.
So I dropped one there, but it didn't like. It didn't work?
Stay where you are. Wet like unto chains. All paths lead back to me. For Ina. For Mother.
Easy. That puts a bleed on you too? Jesus. Oh, that was so good. Bro, these are so awesome. 72. I don't know if I have the same kind of luck. Thought I could jump on there. Hey, I got it. Hey, I got a commendation. I need to update my profile. I think turn 3 and 4 give you, whoa. Huh? What? What is that? That was a beautiful display as always. I stand enchanted by your grace in battle. Thank you, thank you. Bio, is that? Pandemonium's final gate has been cast wide. I shall wait your arrival beyond. Huh? What? Apologies for not coming sooner. The space is enveloped by some fell energy, and we couldn't risk venturing through it before taking precautions. My eyes mistaken, was that Themis? Tell us what you know. We must consider our next course of action carefully. Voice went out. I ought to have anticipated this. She bore witness to past events within Pandemonium. Athena would have found Elidibus impossible to overlook. Few possess such talent for magics, to say not of the emissary's discerning judgment. And so she found his soul upon the tides of the ethereal sea and used his memories to craft a puppet that would serve her whims. But is what Themis said true? She imbued Pandemonium itself with a soul? To breathe life into that which should never live, Athena's research is fast approaching its culmination. Fortunately, with the information shared with us by your friends, we've made some strides towards figuring out how to stop her. A crystal called the Heart of Sabik may be the key. The researchers related a quick but thorough history of events leading to the present, the sunning of the star, the emergence of the Asians, and the calamities that they brought to bear upon the realm. Tales that under other circumstances we would have considered childish fantasy, not for a name that rang true to Labrea's memories. They will. The Heart of Sabik, to you the secret of the ultimate weapon's might, not least the spell known as Ultima and a source of enduring mystery. We are told that a general from the Guardian Empire was gifted this Arasite by an Asian that the ultimate weapon might be perfected. The identity of this shadowy benefactor, however, remains a curious unknown. Sure it does. They almost said it. You know who it is. You know it's you. You seem to be a veritable trove of uncommon knowledge, but if there is aught you are withholding... I don't know. Very well. At present, the Heart of Sabik itself is of greater moment. It is creation of Athena's, made during her time with the words of Labrea. This predates even Pandemonium's construction. She brought before us a crystal she claimed to have chanced upon, saying it contained immense power. She dubbed it Arasite, studying it with a fervor unusual even for her. The eventual fruit of her efforts was a Stygian crystal unlike aught we had ever seen, the Heart of Sabik. An unexpectedly specific question. I gather that the Heart of Sabik is not the only Arasite in this era. Regardless, I know not of this High Seraph. Athena was never forthcoming as to how she found the crystal, though we came to suspect that it was not of our star. Much later we discovered that Arasite magnifies the desires of those who come into contact with it. This would do much to explain Athena's actions following her recovery of the crystal. Alas, this realization came too late. By the time I moved to seal the Arasite and its insidious influence away, Athena's plot had already been laid. So what became of the heart of Sabik? I took it from Athena's laboratory after I ended her life. The density of the aether within was unlike anything I had observed. I knew its capacity for destruction, but further analysis proved impossible. I elected to safeguard it myself. It is possible that Athena herself obscured the crystal's contents. Even were her memories stored within, I would have remained in ignorance. If she included some mechanism by which to give these memories form, as she did with our own. Oh, she would be reborn. Ironic that I should have protected those very memories in the name of safeguarding the star. Fate is loath to see mistakes go unpunished. Oh, what? The emissary's judgment. Library will discuss lingering questions concerning Athena. The timeline is being set to Frappuccino and I'm here for it. I've told you all I know of Athena and the many secrets she kept hidden from the world. If she indeed stored her memories within the heart of Sabik, we must ask ourselves how they were awakened in this age. When was the crystal last sighted? In which you triumphed, but failed to recover the heart. Yet according to your colleagues, there was another on the battlefield that day, in Asian. And this selfsame Asian was later struck down at a location known as the Chemical Research Facility. Oh, I've heard that name recently, the site of Professor Claudian's disappearance. Indeed, he was tracing an ethereal signature resembling that of the memory crystal in his possession. A signature that may well have belonged to the heart of Sabik, in which case it is no coincidence that Athena's awakening followed. But what reason would he have to bring her back to life? Was his mind not his own? Yet more questions than answers. Although Athena's essence is that of memory, her magics have not suffered for lack of a physical body. As the world is now, it should not be possible, but she must have found a suitable vessel. If Elidibus is to be believed, she readies this vessel of a godhood, and is perilously close to success. It beggars belief. As you well know, you were the linchpin of her ambition. Yours was the only form that could contain the immense power Athena required, and is long since turned to dust. As pleasant as this discussion is, we require more information if we're to unravel this mystery. You know who awaits you, Bio. Themis. I fear you won't find him so cooperative as we're accustomed to. We know not how vast the space beyond these gates may be, but somewhere within lurks Athena, with Elidibus leashed at her side. This may be a simplistic theory, but hear me out. If Themis arose from his memories intact, he will be eager to see reason. We need only break the magics that bind him to regain our old ally. When I had fallen under Hephaestus' influence, you didn't stop trying until I was freed. I would ask that you do the same for Themis. Though none of us are real in the conventional sense, I feel it must be done. Themis would never have wished to be your enemy. While Erichthonus' perspective is a sentimental one, Elidibus may possess privileged knowledge. To question him unimpeded by magics would be ideal. I forgot how to pronounce that, broke free of her bonds in their final moments, suggesting that Athena's hold weakens under the weight of combat. We might use the same principle to unshackle Elidibus' mind. But remember that our very nature is fragile. Even if he inhabits a vessel with which to meet you in battle, I am certain it is not meant to endure. If left weakened for too long, his aether may dissipate back into the ethereal sea. You had best act quickly. The 11th circle. Yo, what is this? Wow, that queued fast. I'm so interested in why we have these like side areas. Other than like that one big attack. But I guess like If you mess it up, you're just dead. Which will be like, woo. Party finder will be a time. If like you have to have multiple people that know what to do. Oh, I forgot about my portrait. Is this like the council? Wait, is this the same like seats that we see in the 13th? Yo.
I suppose I have Athena to thank for this incarnation. I have long considered how I might stand against you, I admit. In transformation, I present to you my truth. I am Inlidious.
Holy shit. Oh, I love this song. Light and Darkness. Yo, the music. Ephemeral Justice, Themis. Ephemeral. Whoa, he looks awesome. Oh, this song. Content Respecter.
My heart quivers in anticipation.
Eunomia? Okay.
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Oh! This is light. What is this? This one does the opposite? Yeah. Holy shit. Darkness. Bro, that's so cool. Oh, I love this song.
Submit to the emissary
Dark and light.
judgment.
Oh,
The balance must needs be maintained.
light parties. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Oh my god.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Oh, and then stay out. The Azalmedia Hagen. So yeah, so darkness is in, light is out. What about the bread man?
Will light embrace or darkness consume?
Oh shit.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
Bro.
Now to take your measure.
Darkness, so when you'd be in, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't think we've seen La Brea's true form yet. So it'll be stack and then out. Okay, this makes sense. This is easy. I bet we'll have like out and spread mechanics too for that.
From beyond!
Sticks? Oh, okay, just that. Yo, light and darkness though, that's so cool.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die. Now to take your measure.
Oh my god. Oops. Too rare.
These magics are not for you to wield.
Oh shit, I don't have my I don't have knockback.
Will you
We're,
be judged worthy to exist?
Oh, and then if you don't get it, then it sends down the thing. Bro, this is insane. That was light and darkness, which means that those tank busters and savage will probably have in and out mechanics, I would imagine.
Will light embrace or darkness consume? For victory! Warriors forged in my
Shadowed messengers. Oh. Guess we just... Yo, that's awesome. So out in here, yeah. That's so cool.
These magics are not for you to wield.
I thought it was an excellent that was coming out, and I was like, are you kidding? You know what will probably happen is we'll have people that are aligned to certain lights, and we'll have to take those stacks differently.
Now to take your measure. For victory!
This is so cool. Whew.
I am the emissary, and I shall never die. Now to take your measure. These magics are not for you to wield.
This is so cool.
Will you be judged worthy to exist?
That was incredible. That was so awesome. Oh, how you doing? Satan was taken. It's interesting. These iconic forms from the ancients is very similar to summons from 16. Yeah, well, these forms, a lot of the primals are similar. Yeah. I've gotten really lucky on these pulls. The fog has lifted. I knew that Athena's magics magnified the desires of their victim at the expense of aught else, but I never guessed what desire of mine she could exploit. What, did he want to fight us? Since the moment we met, I've made plain my interest in you, my desire to understand your nature. I suppose that curiosity extended to how each of us would fare in a match of strength. What is this? Free. Then I am no longer needed. Oh, dang. Do not look so crestfallen, my friend. These few moments of clarity are more than I could have asked for. This warmth, your aether. You've grasped the fraying strands of my being and tied them together with your own? Nevertheless, I fear that I'm here on borrowed time. I only hope that I can see through the last of our battles. Until then, I will cherish every moment. I am Elidibus, the emissary. As such, it falls upon me to judge Athena, who would disrupt our carefully maintained balance to fulfill our own desires. I swear I shall not waver in this duty. Let us return to Ericthonius and La Brea. There is much I would share with you before we embark upon our final ascent. Bro, what is the last one gonna be? Demis, it's good to see you. I knew Bio would guide you to our side once again. I'm grateful you had the patience to tolerate my lapse in manners. Athena's hold upon me is broken, and I pledge every moment of my remaining time to seeing that she answers for her deeds. Very good. To that end, I would have you share what you know of her plan. Of course, as I mentioned, Athena possesses a vessel that may serve in the creation of a god. It is someone Byron as well, a man by the name of Claudian. By a twist of fate, his body proved to be ideal for Athena's purpose. The creation of a person requires not just body, soul, or memory, but rather all three. We are made from the memories of our ancient counterparts, etched upon drifting souls and given form through the infusion of aether. We lack a physical body, yet you can see and feel us all the same. Athena is different. She has carved her memories into Claudian's soul while it was still within its body, and thus made both her own. But even she is prone to error. After the Sundering, beings became more fragile in both body and soul, and this difference prevents Athena from realizing the full extent of her desires. So that's why she has turned her sights toward Bio. His uncommon strength rivals even the mightiest of our age. By scrutinizing its feats in battle, Athena aims to deduce the secret of Bio's prowess and use it to fortify her own vessel. Only then will the culmination of her research be at hand. An arduous task, but not impossible. Athena can inscribe herself upon another's soul, but she cannot erase its will. If we awaken Claudian's spirit to the reality of his bondage, he might be compelled to wrest his body from Athena's clutches. We still don't know why she chose Claudian, what makes him more suited than anyone else. Although I've never spoken to Claudian, I did witness an incident that may prove revelatory. When instructing the vessel to do a bidding, she called it by a familiar name, XIV. What? Why would she... Was that the sundered soul? Claudian? It is as I thought. She found, like, Ericthonius' sundered soul. Whoa! What is that? What? Library would discuss the plan to bring about Athena's end. Yo. Themis, you may have just handed us the keys to rescuing Claudian. What must we do? First and foremost, we must confront Athena. She must be made vulnerable as Lytibus was. Yet our opponent stands on the verge of godhood, and as we are now, she would unmake us in an instant. But we have no choice but to place the burden of our fate, and the fate of many more besides, squarely upon your shoulders. I trust you have no objections. Objections? No. Concerns? Yes. Though we know not what form Athena will take, I have faith that your skill will see us through this trial, as it has many times before. And we all appreciate Bio's willingness to fling himself at the unknown. However, we have yet to hear how this will liberate Claudian. I have a plan, do not trouble yourself over the details. The same goes for you, Bio. You must focus the entirety of your attention on Athena. She will not be easily bested, even by one of your prowess. Then let us trust in La Habrea and prepare for the battle to come. Let's go. Before we face Athena, I must know. If she had never discovered the Arasite, had never fallen under its influence, would she have lived a normal life? Would she have been a mother to me? I have asked myself the same questions. Questions with no answer, I fear. But let us put them out of our minds. There is something we must discuss, and I would do so not as La Habrea, but as a father to his son. Oh, the 12th circle, holy shit. Oh my god, the chief keyword of Pandemonium's appetite for godhood has been made only more keen by 12 millennia of slumber, and even her own flesh and blood are not but tools with which to feed her hunger. No sacrifice too great, no price too high. Athena would see all life extinguished if it brought her even one elm closer to her ultimate goal. Her wicked ambitions can be suffered no longer, so you must journey into Pandemonium's heart and cut out their source. Oh my god, we've been queuing with the other trial the whole time. That's crazy. Athena maintains absolute control over this space. Beyond the gates, she has doubtless built herself an abode worthy of a god, and now awaits the arrival of her supplicants. For now, we place our trust in you. The rest must wait until we have Athena before us. Right now, Athena must be the sole focus of your attention. She shall not hesitate to exploit any weakness she can sense. Oh my god. What? Is it a wall boss? Does it start off as a wall boss?
You have done well to reach the seat of godhood. Now, bear your souls to me.
Oh. Okay. Theos, Athena, holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! No, it's not a wall boss. Yo. Dude. Okay. Ulta, former de Mariposa. Is that the song name? Mothra. Okay. Holy shit. Is that... What does that mean? Circles? I did not understand that at all.
From nothing, I mold life.
Huh? Huh? Okay. So cleaves and...
You cannot escape my eternal gaze.
Bro.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
What? Oh, okay. So donuts and... Oh, okay, interesting. Super chain theory. Don't you just want to go out here? shit.
Shine brilliant for me!
Oh my god. It's a good thing that every life form 14 has universal mechanics, right? This is crazy. This is gonna be an insane fight.
I give voice!
Unnatural and chain. Oh my god. Holy shit. Dude, you can't do that.
You cannot escape my eternal
Trinity of Souls. Oh my god. Are you kidding? Bro. Someone had her angled? Oh my god.
This is but a glimpse of the god's strength.
Answer. Oh. What? What? Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna be insane. What the heck? Oh, what? Dude.
Seven hells to the pinnacle of the heavens, the world shall crumble!
Oh my god.
Singularly resolute soul. These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Super chain theory. Oh my god. These are all gonna go off differently, aren't they?
Shine brilliant for me!
Holy shit.
Escape my eternal gaze.
Woo. There's LB3, right?
Theory shall be proven as fact.
We're only halfway through. Holy shit.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation.
Oh my god.
To silent vessels, I give voice.
Sorry. Ah! I was trying to get out of there.
Shine brilliant for me.
Oh, Wait, spiritually chained. Unable to jump? Huh? Why would that matter?
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
This is crazy.
These chains are forged from the fabric of creation. Shine brilliant for me!
This is gonna be a thing of like, there's gonna be multiple donuts that you have to run around in a circle. Guys, get over here.
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
This is so crazy. I know I keep saying that, but holy shit. And what a fitting like theme. Bro, that's evil.
I give voice. Shine brilliant.
Does she? Jeez.
Today, my theory shall be proven as fact.
Easy. Apotheosis. Damn. Bro, what is she gonna look like? Like, what's. Oh, I'm so interested in the second form. Woo! Complete. Ah. Man. Ooh. Ooh. This is insane. Come on, guys. We can do it. I know we can roll. So all the reserves got into the safe spot early. Oh, I got both. Hell yeah. I got knocked off and had to redo the fight. Oh my god. I didn't even. Which one is the knockback? Countless years I waited with that stifling crystal, and now when my dream is finally within reach, you stand in my way. Your dream is not but selfish ambition. Its fulfillment would benefit only you. And why, Athena? At the end of this road to godhood, what did you hope to find? It matters not. The fact remains that she worked against the interests of the star. Even so, I would hear her answer. I would know why my mother cast us aside. How unlike you, Arcturnius. You were never so inquisitive before. Having struck upon a hypothesis, there is but one thing the wise woman desires. Irrefutable proof. What? My theory was that any true god would see us as we are, imperfect. She would hammer out our flaws and build something greater. To prove this could not benefit the star, I would give it the perfect stewards that it might shine brighter than any other. And you would destroy the lives already upon it. In that, I am no different from our peers. Over the course of aeons, how many creations have we wrought? Such creatures cannot but usher their inferior predecessors into oblivion. Even without our meddling, nature would take the selfsame course. If the destination is the same, is it somehow worse to arrive there by the guidance of a god? I think not. The Arcite made such thoughts irresistible, perhaps, but it cannot have created them from whole cloth. This is Athena's truth. What right have you to pass judgment? You are but a vessel for my masterwork. Your purpose ends there. My only mistake was leaving you possessed of a soul. Jesus. What are you saying? Poor Ericthonius, always the last to arrive at the obvious conclusion. I gave birth to you for a single reason, that you might serve as my tool, and like any tool, I crafted you to suit my needs, that you might accept my essence when the time came. Jesus. Of course, I also made you more amenable to my demands, and assured that you would feel a cloying affection for your dear mother. However, it seems that my tinkering was insufficient. Jesus Christ. My very feelings were of your design? Bro, you created a boy unable to grasp you with the simplest magic, ever hopelessly clinging to his mother's robes, unable to do otherwise. I was doomed from the start. Yet here you are, standing in defiance of her design. You are more than what she made you. I still feel the sting of it, but with pain comes clarity. You ill deserve to wear the mantle of a god. As stubborn as you are witless, if the star will not be mine, then it serves no purpose. Spear bomb. She aims to obliterate the ethereal sea and stem the flow of life. She will do no such thing. Yo, let's go, Arachthonius. Before the battle, La Habrea told me I was the key to finishing this. Although I am but an illusion, my soul has crossed aeons to find its home in another, one whose body Athena has seen fit to purloin as her own. Much of what I once was now resides in him. Should my memory seize this chance to follow suit, they may resound enough to wake his mind. But Athena inhabits him so, what will become of you? I don't know, but if I can rouse his soul, perhaps it will disrupt Athena's hold. It's the best chance we have. My whole life, others have looked down upon me, but I've never given up searching for my purpose. Now I've found it. Oh, it's so good. This decision is yours to make, and yours alone. Do as you will, my son. I know you shall make me proud. Arachthonius, do not dare. Why does she care? So part 2, right? Like the part 2 of P12 is him trying to form with her, but then creating even a worse beast. Your words hold sway over me no longer. My life is my own. I found my true family. Oh. My power wanes. The vessel rejects me? Yeah, found family trope. I like how Athena is like, alright, War of Light, now you're predisposed to antagonize me, but hear me out. Just listen to me, please. Yeah, it's crazy. What is happening? Athena's magic should be impotent. Precisely, Athena was a sole force holding the space around Pandemonium together, and now it crumbles. Oh, that was just Ultima, wasn't it, that she created? Although little would change if we were buried here, we cannot let this be Bio's final resting place. Yo? Of all my miscalculations, think that you would be my undoing, that you would even be capable of defying me. Is there more you would say to me? Or have you decided to return to your dear mother's bosom? Have you brought Claudian back to me? Apologies, but I'm only the dregs of your own memory. I can do naught but watch as the evil you've wrought collapses, bearing you under its weight. How disappointing. Truly useless to the last. Jesus! And who made me that way? Man. Although Ericthonius was not but a collection of memories, I know his absence pains you, but he acted with resolve, full aware of the potential consequences. Let us look back on this moment not with sorrow, but with pride. You both are the heroes of the day. Athena's ambitions would have swallowed the world had you not stemmed their advance. We shall stay here, both to look after Professor Claudian and ensure that there are no further disturbances in the ethereal sea. You should rest, and I will not take no for an answer. Seems we can do not but wait. Okay. I bet Athena has a world's best mom coffee mug. Helicopter mom. While your colleague Nemgigi is enlightening us on the historical events which led up to this era, she lets slip the name of one of the Asians, La Habrea. Oops. Although she knew the figure only from her research, she was most insistent that there is no evidence connecting the Asian to myself. Yet I am aware that this La Habrea used the Heart of Sabik to sow chaos throughout your world, and I would be a fool to deny such strong connections between us. You are the only one present who has met the Asian in question, so to ask you directly, are he and I one and the same? Is my fate to work in the shadows and bring about untold destruction? Right? I don't really know. A diplomatic answer. I understand the Asians often use the bodies of others to enact their plans, so it's impossible to say who they truly are. These Asians, or paragons, I'm told, were ruthless in their schemes to rejoin the sundered worlds. I've heard but a small number of their deeds, and still I find it difficult to comprehend the depths to which they are willing to sink. To choose a path of evil, all for the sake of the star. I admit, 'tis a decision I would make under the right circumstances. Although the ages may take their toll, my devotion to my duty will never waver. Paying no heed to what might be lost, I will treat the Heart of Sabik as a mere tool for my own ends. Never caring to look beyond the surface, I will unleash forces that I fail to truly comprehend, and remain blissfully ignorant of my hypocrisy all the while. Ah, it appears Claudian has awakened. Hello. Fire, I have some faint memories of what transpired. You stood against Athena and won. And you were there too. Labrea, Ericthonius' memories of you dwell within me still. Through unyielding discipline, you hoped to forge a son equal to yourself. But the crucible you placed him in left scars which were loath to heal. Yet you were never motivated by selfishness. All you did was in service of your duty. At the least, I will hear no more. That you may possess Ericthonius' memories, you are not him. In rebirth, you have become someone else entirely, and you belong to this age. As such, I am your enemy, and an enemy does not deserve sympathy. Of course, I would never condone the actions of the Asian, but you are not him, you are La Habrea of the Convocation. You spared no effort in saving us from Athena's machinations. For that, you deserve the utmost praise and my personal thanks. If you insist on deceiving yourself, then so be it. My stance remains unchanged. The most difficult of your trials is behind you, but you may find that Pandemonium has yet to relinquish the last of its secrets. Among them is the identity of Hephaestus' liberator, who set the very first wheels in motion. There's but one place to find these answers, the past. Or I must insist that you keep silent about Athena's fate. While I doubt it would change the decisions I make, you should not tender us information we cannot uncover ourselves. Now that I've said my piece, I shall follow my son's footsteps. These odious memories will fade to nothing, as was always their fate. Farewell. My time too draws near, but I believe I can stay long enough to see this matter through. You shall journey to the past to seek out the truth of Library's words, yes? While Themis himself may have been there to see this encounter, I have the unique opportunity to hear your perspective on the matter. That is, of course, if you will share it with me. I look forward to it. I shall take in the ethereal sea one final time as I await your return. This read. These 4 raids were so good. And I already got all my pieces for the week, so that was very good luck. Well, we'll go here first. Wow. That was really good. I cannot wait to see that second part too. It's gonna be so cool. And I feel like, I mean, part P11 will be hard. But P10, like, that I feel like is gonna be a pug stopper for sure. Back again. Whoa. Hello? Do you have aught to report? Wait, what? Have these people always been here? Pandemonium's protective wards have been restored. Hegemony. Ah, you must be Bio. I'm Hegemon, keyword of Abyssos, but I suspect you may already know that. We did meet once before, after all, although I was not entirely myself at the time. Thanks to you, however, I can rightly say my faculties are mine once more. At present, I am taking stock of the damage done to the facility. What? What a raid tier this has been. Yeah, she was E6. Or P6. Just like, what? What are you doing here? Passage to the hidden compound? Yo! P8 area? Yeah. Bro, I don't think I ever came back here after the raids, so maybe this has always been here. That Athena would build all this. This isn't all that she's left behind. Hello, friends. Long time no see. But truth be told, I thought you would have little reason. Just wanted to say hi. Just wanted to pop around, see what's up. See if anything new happened. How neatly you obfuscate your motivations. Do as you will, then. He has gone through the trouble to visit us, so I can hardly think curtness is in order. We braved Pandemonium together. Why not at least share with him our progress? I relinquished control of Pandemonium to La Brea. I was never meant to hold it for long, and now such authority resides in rightful hands. With La Brea's help, we have poured through Athena's research into the Hematheoi. Thus, we were able to restore Hegemony's mind and body. Oh. Yet there is still much work to be done. Damage to repair, keywords to replace, the tasks are too many to count. But although the path may be long, our progress is steady. I believe we can safely say that Pandemonium will soon function as it did before. Indeed, before we reach that point, however, there are some matters which must be put to rest. One concerns Pandemonium itself, and the other is a personal matter. Told that you're settled, I cannot move forward. These concerns must be weighty indeed. Do you intend to share your burdens with us? If you would bear witness, then come. Your arrival at this very moment almost beggars belief, but I shall not ask you to leave. I simply ask that you do not interfere, no matter what may happen. Stay here, this will be over soon. Why'd you call me here, Master La Brea? There's still much to be done if the warders are to be freed. You have served within Pandemonium since Athena's time, have you not? That makes you the most senior keyword now that Agdistis is gone. As such, you deserve to know a secret few others are privileged to hear, one concerning myself. Oh? Separating Hephaestus from myself required moving part of my soul. A necessary sacrifice for one which came at no small cost to my natural talents, and but a shadow of the man I was at the time of my appointment as La Brea. Can never hope to wield the same magics that Hephaestus used to bind the warders' minds, let alone break their shackles. That tone of defeat does not befit your voice, Master La Brea. Do not give in to despair. There is no despair, only truth. I do not confide in you to garner cheap sympathy. Hephaestus left behind fascinating research. His conclusion was that in order to transform a vessel into Prometheus, absolute control of the mind was essential. As you well know, the magics used to achieve such dominion exploited strong emotions within their victims' hearts. Upon slipping his bonds, Hephaestus took steps to throw Pandemonium into chaos. With their attention divided, keyword and warder alike were easy targets. But there was an act that came before. Regardless of Hephaestus' prowess, he could not have won freedom on his own. Oh? For long days and nights I pondered who might have released him. I could only conclude that Athena's plans were set in motion long, long ago, when she claimed the mind of one of her admirers. Hegemony, none would question your pride in your position, your devotion to Pandemonium. But you do not believe I am the one fit to lead it, do you? Your loyalty lies not to my vision for Pandemonium, but Athena's. Master Labrea, whatever has spurred this sudden accusation, I assure you there's a proper explanation. Oh. What are you doing, Labrea? Do not approach. As I have already stated, even should I detect a thing as tinkering, I am currently powerless to dispel it. And so I've come to a decision, one which has made with the best interests of our star in mind. In order to build a better future, I require the strength I have lost. Must embrace these odious memories. What? It all comes back. Mark well the sight, engrave it upon your very soul. You now bear witness to the true Labrea. Woo! Can't imagine this was an easy choice, but it is done. Tina's puppet no longer, I see. She may yet harbor ill will towards me, but that is a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, right? Our star requires a steady hand to guide it, and now mine is equal to the task. I can no longer allow pandemonium to divert my focus. Hegemony, I would ask that you serve me anew. There is none other more suited to overseeing this prison, none other who will take such pride in their duty. My loyalty to Athena led me to betray you once before. Why would you allow me to keep the position of keyword? Require your talents as they require vices. Very well, in honor of our fallen colleagues, I shall restore this institution to its former glory. Labrea is himself once more. He wields his authority without hesitation and thinks not twice once his judgment has sounded. Yet he is different from Athena. He thinks only of the betterment of the star. So long as duty guides his actions, he shall not share her fate. And should his convictions ever waver, the emissary will set him back on the proper course. Good, if this is the path he chooses to walk, then I will walk with him. I'll allow our bond to fray no further. As a son, I will support him in days. Oh, what do you think? We're not asking you to do the same, but say the same, Bio. You and I stand on peaks separated by vast chasms. Our perspectives shall never align. Huh? And never shall one give way to the other, for such is our nature. With that in mind, let us consider any debts between us to be void. Before you leave here, mark well these words. Our resolve shall weather loss unfathomable, and yield before no obstacle. Walk your path with the same conviction. Interesting. I thought that Ericthonius was gonna be the title was gonna be passed down to Ericthonius. Interesting. I need to see when the hunts are happening. Okay, we've gotten 100. If we do roulettes, we'll probably get a good number as well. There you are, Bio. While you were away, Themis brought me up to speed on all that happened while I was held prisoner. His story shone light upon any number of questions that were... Okay, this is like a word that I keep seeing now. Like, yesterday it came up. That is so weird. Yesterday that word showed up on Twitter on like a review of Breath of the Wild. Like the new one. And then I saw it like all across Twitter, and now I see it here. What the fuck? Indeed, it was only after our research was well underway that I could hearken to its whispers. Contact with the crystal should have awakened the memories, but the passage of time likely changed Ericthonius' soul in subtle ways. Perhaps ethereal resonance was a gradual process in this case. However, being attuned to Ericthonius exposed you to Athena's voice as well. Doubtless the choice to venture forth in Nazi's law was not your own. It was Athena's influence working through you. I do recall being strangely fixated on acting alone. Never would have encouraged such recklessness usually. Although the choice was not entirely my own, I am still ashamed of my actions. Fluxion is how we plant the seeds of growth. Although we must not blame ourselves for events out of our control. That the voice in the crystal belonged to the person from which your soul originated. Well, not even the most brilliant researcher could come to that conclusion. Your reassurance means more than you know, thank you. Now one final matter. It concerns the very crystal whose discovery set this adventure in motion. Perhaps sparked by recent events, a new light began to shine from within its depths. From my experience, this may indicate that a new memory has floated to the surface, eager to be observed. For some time, the question of why La Habrea and Ericthonius would leave such a crystal behind in the first place has lingered in the back of my mind. With Ericthonius' memories and such magical talents as are at my disposal, I believe I can make this final memory manifest for us all to behold. Shall we witness it together? I leave this memory for you, the future of our star. The final days have come, and the creation magics we have so relied upon now hasten our downfall. But despair is not yet won out. Labra and the others of the Convocation are working to stem the chaos which threatens to engulf our star. Their plan requires great sacrifice. Elidibus Themis has already offered to give his life for our salvation. Yet there is another problem which must be dealt with. Pandemonium, wherein are confined our most vicious creations. Even should we survive the final days, it will take time to restore order. If Pandemonium's cells were breached and the prisoners set upon the star, our hard-won peace would be obliterated in an instant. Someone must stay behind to ensure that never happens. With Themis and La Brea otherwise indisposed, that responsibility falls to me. And that is why I must defy the directive of the convocation. My soul will not be offered to manifest the will of the star, but instead consigned to eternal vigil. I know that in doing so the final days may take me. I may not live to see my duty upheld. That's why I've resolved to set this crystal adrift in the tides of the underworld. It contains memories of Pandemonium from both my father and I, and shall bear this warning to the future even if I cannot. I've imbued the crystal with magics that will attract it to my essence. Even should I journey through the underworld and be born anew, this message will reach me. Pandemonium shall not be left unattended. If all else fails, then perhaps another man like my dear friend will come along. One with an almost unnatural ability to pick up the scent of trouble. I wonder where he is now. How many souls has he saved? And how many beasts has he slain since last we met? Alongside my warning, this memory shall carry a wish. Bio, may we meet again. Now listen well, if anyone receives this message, you must come to Pandemonium. Please make haste, I repeat. Well, that dispels the last of my doubts. Thank you for humoring me, and now we come to this. It survived. Yes, the heart is a beak. The tie that bound Athena's memories to my body, no doubt. When I regained my senses, I found it on my person. Now it appears your efforts have left it bereft of memories. No trace remains of Athena. However, its power as our sight yet remains, and it may prove to be a valuable trove of knowledge in the hands of the right researcher. I feel that fate has left it with me for a reason. I shall take my leave, but on behalf of my colleagues, nay, the entire star, I thank you both for putting an end to Athena's wickedness.
I see. Then Hephaestus' story
What?
has been laid
Voice
bare,
acting? Hello?
as has the nature of our mysterious crystal. The questions which led us into Pandemonium are answered, and soon order shall be restored. I too can fade away, unburdened by regret. I could not have reached this point without you, friend. So many revelations. But there are more, if you would dig a little deeper. Elidibus's soul was plucked from the ethereal sea and from it I was wrought. Surely you have a passing interest in what I remember, in what I feel. You deserve what answers I can provide. While my memories of Pandemonium are clear, all else is hazy at best. Perhaps Athena made me this way. Or perhaps it is the result of who or what I was before. Still, I can recall vague figures, scenes from my future and your past. At the Crystal Tower's peak, we clash. And later, from that self-same spire, I send you forth.
I love how much this is woven into like the
Into
rest of the
our
story.
age, into Elpis. Why do I decide on such a course? Formless as these images are, I cannot say. However, I can hazard a guess. Somewhere within my fragmented memories, I catch a glimpse of our journey into Pandemonium. A glimpse which shows not the path we took or the destination where it led us, yet by its very presence demands that you are required in Elpis. And even if that act is but one link in the chain of events which ends in Atheris' salvation, then this all has meaning. Our time together, every moment, is worthwhile, and I am unburdened by regret. That said, it is possible my motivations become something else entirely. That you would cross this vast expanse in the hopes of being reunited with your allies. A devotion that once would have baffled me. But after having been to the depths of that twisted prison and back, I think I can understand. Now, I have pulled back the curtain as far as I dare. The people of your age call this the Ethereal Sea, a name I quite enjoy, for it teems with life, each star a soul on its journey. And among these uncountable stars, it was yours that crossed my path. For that, I shall be forever grateful. I wish you well on your journey. A journey as long as your star is bright. A journey not bound by the confines of this world or any other.
Yeah, this raid series was so good. It's been incredible. Oh, incredible. Oh, man. I cannot believe I've been streaming for 6 hours.
How fascinating. The truths that dwell at the edge of sleep. The course of history is set by its victors. It is immutable, and yet should this star continue upon its path,
Whoop.
look, the light.
Welcome back. I hope you said farewell to Themis for me. Recent events have given me not only a new focus for my research, but also insight into my own origins. Truly, 'tis a gift I can never hope to repay. As Librarius said, I'm not Ericthonius, but I bear a part of him inside me. And I shall do what I can to follow the traces he has left behind in the present day. A spark has been struck in my mind. I am ready to pursue my research with a fervor the likes of which I have not had since my youth. Doubtless I shall have need of you in the days and moons ahead. When that time comes, I hope that you will once again lend me your sound counsel. Until then, may you farewell. Whoa, whoa. Nice. Cool. Okay. And then we'll talk to him later. Nearby NPC takes forever. Oh yeah. Oh man, I haven't done any of the triple triad. Let's go. My guy's like just standing up here on that. Oh shit. Hey, let's go. I was really hoping that it would drop the first time. Okay, who should we raid? Who's even live right now? I'll put you guys over to Clem's. They just started raiding, streaming. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I had a blast. This is a great raid series. And I'll be live later tonight with the static to trial somebody. And yeah, go from there. See you guys in the next stream. Bye.